Hello ladies, it's Penny. I was going to do part 2 yesterday, but we came back and then my body just said, no, I'm tired now. Excuse me. So I didn't get around to doing it. I do apologise, I'm here now. So this is as far as we've got. I've not even touched the table since yesterday. So this is as far as we've got. Gluing our elements to the top of the copact, remember? So now I need to seal it. I'm just looking at this diamond dust. It's very, very shiny, so I'm not sure if I want any on this or not. I might just put a tiny little bit, not on the elements itself, but just around. The butterflies got a bit of a sparkle to them anyway. Right, so I'm going to use my triple thick glaze, which is nearly like a resin. When you put 2 or 3 layers on it, it's really, really hard. It isn't actually a resin, you know, you'd put even thicker, but I mean, that was a little flower, a little silk flower, and it's like rock hard now. So it makes things durable, you know, and usable if you're going to use this constantly. There's not a lot else unless you did it in resin to make it so durable. So I'm hunting around just for a little something to put a little bit on. I'm going to have to use a bit of card, I think. Let's see what I've got there. There's a little bit of card, there's something here. I'll use that because you don't need a lot. And I've got toothpick here to put it on with, that to move anything about. And so I'm just going to do a little blobblers in there, and you could put it on with a brush. I can't remember what to put the last one on with. Hold on. Get an old brush. You don't want a good brush. Don't want a good brush. Cheap brush. And you just keep pasting it on, really. It was nice to have a little drive out. We were only gone an hour and a half or something, but the caravan's fine, looking a bit forlorn with all the other caravans waiting to be used again, but it's in great condition. And we went through, you know, you leave tin stuff and that, so we went through the cupboards and looked at all the dates. There wasn't much to bring home, and there were a couple of things that needed to be used this year anyway. So I don't know if we're going to manage to go away this year or not. I was listening to the news, and the British government are saying us that are what they call shielded, you know, with underlying problems that could affect your coronavirus a lot more than maybe a healthy person. They could not end shielding, but have a bit of a more open door come, I'm not sure if it was the 6th or 16th of July. So if it's the 6th, I'd be very happy, because I might be able to see my son and grandson on their birthdays, because one's on the 7th and one's on the 8th. So, and mine's on the 16th. We're all Cancerians, aren't we? So, we'll have to see. It'd be nice to see them, it would. Nice to see them anyway, but to be like more 1 metre apart rather than 3 or more metres apart would be tremendously good. So I put just 1 layer on, it's a bit slow, this operation, because you've got to wait for layers to dry. So let's say I'm going to put very, very little on. I don't want to you know, cover it completely in glitter. I'll put a little bit more on his wings. I tell you, this big tub, I could only find this big tub, and it's going to last me a heck of a long time. I dare say I'll be using it more at Christmas and things. We like more glittery things, don't we? So I'm going to come back later. I'm going to take the camera downstairs, and I'll do a little walk round the garden. The fence is an absolute mess. We can't get anybody out because of the virus and shielding and what have you. Nobody will come. So but the rest of the garden looks okay. But the fence is destroyed. So that's what I've done with just one layer and just a few little sprinkles of diamond dust. So what I'll do then is let that dry, and I mean a good dry, few hours, and then I'll do another coat. And then if I think it needs another coat, I'll do another coat. I won't put any more dust, I don't think, on, but just another coats of the triple thick glaze. So it wasn't much to the finish, but I couldn't really show you until all the elements had glued on properly. So I'm going to put that to the side, and I'm going to show you. I will show you. Here we are. Is that it? Oh, I thought it was in there. Here it is. Sorry, ladies. I thought I'd just show you a couple more beadwork I've been doing. I do like this very much because, you know me, I like shells. So this was a piece of denim, and I frayed it, and it's frayed up absolutely beautiful, this one. Oh, very soft, beautiful fray work on that. And I actually bleached the denim. I didn't want it white, but I did want some lighter spots. So, and that's what's happened. I think it's come up lovely. So that was just bleach and water I did that with. And then the shells in the middle as a main item. I glued them down a bit, but then I've used filament thread to sew them to make sure they're down. The same with the ones on the edge. Okay, and then I found these lovely pearls, flat back pearls, and I messed about a bit with diamantes and goodness knows what else, but I didn't like it. And then I found these pearls in my pearl box, and they're just the right colour and the right size. So we've put 2 studs on for your wrist, and the back I've just hand sewn a nice piece of I don't know, call that royal blue, very soft cotton. It's lovely, so it's very comfortable on your wrist. Okay, so I'm not sure what this one measures. I usually do something like 2 inches. Yeah, there we are, 2 inches for the inner bit, but with the fringe it's 3 inches, and this measures just over 8 inches, 8 1/4 inches. So it's very comfortable, and I have tried it on, and it is for sale if anybody's interested. I'll put it in my Etsy store, and I'll be putting it on Penny's Place on Facebook, and my Etsy store is called Penny's Place as well. So that's the cuff I've just finished. So I've done quite an assortment of cuffs now. I've done a couple of denims, and that where's that one gone? Yeah, I had shown you this one. I'm not sure where I put the other denim one in. Hold on, I think I got it here. Just in case anybody's watching who hasn't seen it. Oh. All in a bag, oh nice, keep it nice and clean. So, oh, you won't be able to see that, will you? Put it the right way around. So that's my two denim ones, here and here. This one I didn't dye because I wanted the rich dark blue to offset the white and the pale blue. Okay, so that's that one. And that one has like, well, I have shown it before. It's got some lovely diamantes on it and little seed beads, and this lovely lacy applique, and then this lovely, it looks like a butterfly or a bow down the middle, and that's very comfortable to wear, and you can wear that with a lot of things, I think. And very soft little vintage elastic lace this is. So it's very soft, it's very pretty. So those are my denim. And then of course I think I showed you this last time. I'm not sure if you can see it a little bit clearer. So this one was done on very soft pink velvet. And it's a little bit stretchy, so it was quite hard to work with. I put a pleats down. This was one whole flower, and I cut it in half. And then filled it in with pink seeds and a nice gold diamantes, and then this one was a leaf, and I filled them two leaves with very tiny there we go, now we have to go forward, very tiny sequins, like iridescent sequins, so they were all sewn on by hand. Well, everything's sewn on by hand. And then a little gem in the middle, and I went round and round that one with little gold seed beads. So I think they look like leaves. I love this picture of this cameo lady here. And I always think pink and coffee look nice together. So, and that one's done, and it's got like, it feels like what they call shot silk, crinkly silk. And it's very nice and soft. So that's that one. So I put them in that tray so they don't get a thing. And the other one I've just finished. You can see I've not even cut it out yet. Oh, you can see it because I've got it on really close up there. There you go. A butterfly. It's been lying in my bead bag for a little while. What I'd done was I used cording around the outside. I'm not sure if there's any in here. No, I think I've moved it. Yeah, I've moved it. It's not here now because I think I put it in my bead box. But it's just like a cord. So I drew the butterfly and put a cord around it. I think it was a white piece of cord, very thin, around the outside. And then as I did that, I over-sewed it with this very dark blue embroidery cotton. Yeah? And then, then I picked out my gems, which are these. And I found this one, I thought that's a good body shape. So I did that, and I put gems here. Then I decided I wanted rows, very small rows of different types of gems and little silver seed beads and little pale blue seed beads. There's a couple of nice blue sequins here with a little bead in the middle, and then different beads just to fill it in really, and another sequin there, and little seed beads. And two beautiful gems, green these are for his eyes. So what I've done it like this is I'll cut it out, and it will give me a little bit of movability type of thing, and then I can stick it on the bracelet if I want. It's a bit large, or anything else that I want, and it usually goes in a box until I think of something. so that's that, ladies. So Arthur's made me a nice cup of tea here, and it's just gone 9 o'clock in the morning, and we're in for a heat wave this week. Maybe down south would be hotter because it always is, rather than up northwest here. But it's going to be hot enough for me. I think I'll be using my fan a lot. So before it gets too hot, I am going to go down with the camera and take a little picture outside. So thank you very much for watching, ladies, and I hope I inspire you to do some, if not beadwork, this, you know, decorating little boxes or compact cases. Thank you very much for watching, ladies. Please stay safe, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye for now. Bye.